Well, hi, boys and girls. Glad that you're all here today. This is Mrs. Claus, as you can tell, and we're here at the Festival of Trees. And we came for a special trip down here just to see you and to see this Festival of Trees. We come every year, but you know, this year it's been a little more difficult. And I'm in my work clothes right now. Excuse me. And I've been out working in the workshop.
Yep.
We're so far behind, but we're trying to catch up. And even I had to go out with my power drills and my hammer drivers here to get some work done.
They even had me painting toys.
Yes.
So if you get a toy with a drip on it, a paint drip, it's probably one that I painted.
Yeah, that's true. So why don't we start by you telling me who you are and how old you are. So can you tell me your name?
Say it again, please. Evie. How old are you, Evie?
5.
Are you in kindergarten? No? Okay.
How old are you? You're 5. And what's your name?
Okay,
Okay. Carly, yeah.
I'm 9 and my name's Eva.
Would you say your name again?
Eva.
We know Ava.
And my name's
Bennett.
Bennett.
All right. What's your name?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Evie and I'm
9. And
I'm Waylon.
you're Waylon?
And he's 3.
And how old are you, Waylon? 3.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee? How old are you, Kaylee?
She's 3.
3.
This is a little overwhelming for us.
Yeah. So how old are you?
I'm 13.
Yeah, 13.
So,
All right. And what's your name?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Okay.
We've got one little one back here.
This is Cohen and she's 2.
2. Hi,
She's 2.
Cohen.
So,
He's 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Oh,
he probably
goodness.
doesn't have a very long Christmas list then.
Maybe I can hold Cohen and you get some pictures with Santa at 4 weeks old. We'll do that. So, I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. So, do you know that we've got a lot of Christmas trees here, and you know the Christmas trees have special meaning, because they are a signal. Back in the 1600s, which is hundreds of years ago, like 400 or 500 years ago, back in Germany, they started putting in Christmas trees, and it was a symbol of new birth, that Jesus was going to be born, or that Jesus was born, and it's a symbol of new birth. And at the very top is a star. That's because the angel, the star represents the angel, and the angel is who told the world that Jesus was going to be born. So that's kind of a short story about the Christmas tree and what the meaning of the Christmas tree is. And that's what this season is all about. It's about love and giving and being good, and remember that hope is coming. Okay, so I have a couple of things that I'll tell you about what's been happening at the North Pole. We've had, as you know, I told you a couple years ago that we built a new barn for the reindeer. Now we have about 400 or 500 reindeer up there, and they go through a rigorous test, and very few of them are able to fly, and they're able to make the test because, you know, my old traditional ones who you know of Dancer and Prancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen are all getting a little old, but sometimes we have to bring in new reindeer, but we call them the same name. But those reindeer are treated like royalty. They each have their own stable. They each have their own place in the stable that has their name on it, above it. They get fed at least twice a day, and they have water all the time, and they have new hay twice a day to lay on, and it's always warm, and the winter and it's air conditioned in the summer. But long about this time of the year, we start teaching them to fly again to make sure they are in condition. And so Elf Jace is in charge of that. My senior elf that you probably don't know as Jax, Elf Jax. He's the grand master of it all. But Jace is the reindeer wrangler, and Jace has been training them to fly and making sure that they're in condition to pull the sleigh. So you don't need to worry. We'll be delivering, even though we can't meet like we used to. We're all going to be together, and we're going to be able to give you the presents and make the appearance that we have. So I just want you to know that it's fun up there at this time when all the reindeer are out there, and they're playing during the summer and having a great time. But we're watching them to see which ones are going to be the new reindeer coming in. And we always have the new ones coming along, but they have to learn, how to fly. This is I showed this to you. This is some bells, from.
Those are really old, aren't they?
Yeah. These are 150, 200 years old. You can see how worn they are. I pulled these off of the sleigh. This is what's on the back of the harnesses of the reindeer, and you can see how this is broken off here. It's so old, but listen to it. You don't hear bells like that. The old sweet sound. And as I'm traveling along at night and I hear this jingling, that makes me happy as I'm flying around delivering the presents to everybody.
It keeps him awake.
Mm-hmm. Keeps me awake. It keeps me awake. Something that you probably don't know is that on my sleigh with me, I have, that you think I have a dog up there? Mm-mm. I'm a cat guy. I have a pussy cat riding with me. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This year I have a couple of cats. This year I'm going to have Lily riding with me. Lily is a white and black cat, and she's going to ride with me this year. But she'll keep me good company. So I have a couple of presents for you before we get back up to the North Pole. I've got a little box of crayons for everybody. If you would like to pass these around, somebody we'll slide them over to you. Let's see, who else needs a... Waylon needs one. And you need one. How about you? Do you get one?
I need one.
You do? Okay. Everybody get one? How about one for you, Kennedy? Sure. So, just want to leave you with one last message before we head back to the North Pole. I want to make sure that you know that we're coming. Christmas is coming, and you have to do certain things. You need to be kind, and you need to be good, and you need to listen to what your parents says.
Be helpful.
And you need to be helpful. You need to pick up your room, put your toys away, and you need to make your bed. And no arguing with your brother or sister. Yeah, that may be hard sometimes, but that'll give your parents a break if you can be good at least from now till Christmas, okay? Okay, and then you have to eat all the peas and carrots on your plate. And maybe even Brussels sprouts if they put Brussels sprouts on your plate. Do you like Brussels sprouts? You need to eat those too. It'll make you be a football player if you eat Brussels sprouts.
That's just So it's just what you want to do is play football.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to have you leave me some carrots and some oatmeal for my reindeer. Just open the front door and throw the oatmeal out, but don't cook it.
Don't cook it, no.
They don't like cooked oatmeal. And then for me, you can leave me some chocolate chip cookies or snickerdoodle cookies. Those are my favorite. Okay. Okay. So, be kind and be good, and be sure and send me your list. Okay. Great. And you kids have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you. Maybe not see you. I don't know. But just remember, yeah.